Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're unboxing the brand new Google Pixel 9a. We're gonna go over the new features, what features I like the most, and how it stacks up to the Google Pixel 9. I'm also going to the Google headquarters in Toronto, so I'm gonna take you guys along with me. Let's get into it. So I got the 128 gigabyte 9a in this beautiful iris color and also the matching iris case. Let's unbox it. So we have our USB-C, no charging brick, which is pretty standard. I do miss that though. Let's unbox her. Right out of the box, the design feels clean and lightweight. The new flat camera bar especially makes it look modern. And I can put it on my desk flat without having like a bulge, you know? Let's unbox the case. So I literally just took these photos right out of the box and I'm pretty impressed. I mean, look at that macro. Hello. It literally looks better than how it looks right now in my room. This did an amazing job. I'm so impressed already. So the price on this guy is $499 USD, which is $679 Canadian. This is a mid-range phone, but it does have a lot. It comes with amazing features. Let's go over some. The Pixel 9a actually has the same display of 6.3 inches as the Pixel 9 and Pixel 9 Pro, and the same nit peak brightness of 2700 nits. I did notice the thick bezels right away, but I feel like after a while of using it, I'm sure I could get used to it. We actually have the biggest battery ever in a Pixel. With regular use, we get 30 hours of battery, and with extreme battery saver, we get 100 hours of battery, which is insane. This is perfect for those long days on campus, for when you're traveling, literally anything. This is what we need. This is the standard we need to be going by, because with extreme battery saver, 100 hours, crazy. We actually get enhanced drop protection and water resistance. We also have the Google One VPN included in this device. Pixels are known for their high quality camera system, and this device does not fall short. We have the 48 megapixel main camera and a 13 megapixel ultra wide lens. And this is also the first A series phone that has macro focus. We also have a 13 megapixel selfie camera, and I'm dying to try these cameras out. And of course, we have our Gemini AI and all of our AI photo editing tools. For the price, you're getting solid hardware plus the extra AI features and privacy features, which you don't normally see in mid-range phones. Let's go take some photos around my house and in the backyard using both the rear camera and the selfie camera. Then we'll come back here and talk about it. Let's do a regular photo of the flowers and one super close up. See how detailed we can get. So I definitely have some dark shadows in this corner. Let's see how it's gonna look. I have some natural light coming in right now in my kitchen, so let's see how the selfie camera looks. And I'm also gonna do it on the back camera. Oh, I'm excited to compare. It is so windy outside. I'm eager to see how those pictures turned out, considering the flowers and branches are moving crazy. I'm excited to see. All right, starting off with the first photo. When you zoom in, you can literally see every single detail with the crystals around the buttons. The colors are vibrant. It looks gorgeous. And even the photo of my desk, I think the colors look awesome. Like this is perfect. This is everything I want. I do take a lot of pictures of my desk setup and like my tech. So knowing that this does an amazing job makes me happy. And if you zoom in, you see details true to life, but also it feels brighter. Now, this is where I'm starting to get really impressed. The macro photography is incredible. I mean, that's awesome. Zooming in, you can see like little lines on the leaves and on the petals, like little fuzz that's on the petals. And I think it does a good job of adding good depth of field and blur around. It also is still sharp around the edges of the petals, which I do appreciate. I think it looks awesome. It definitely looks a little more blurred than I thought, which I don't hate. I think it looks really cool. And then just a regular photo of the flowers. The colors look beautiful. If you zoom in, you still have the detail. I love how this looks. This is beautiful. I would put this on my Instagram right away. And then you guys saw I took a photo of a plant and it was pretty dark in that corner. It's also backlit. We still have full detail in the leaf. It's a lot brighter than I thought it would come out, which I'm happy about because it looks awesome. I'm so impressed. Even if you like zoom really like a lot into the peak of the leaf, it's perfectly outlined and the blur is in the right areas. Sometimes with photography, especially on some mobile phones, when you zoom in, the edges are sometimes not as crisp, but this one, chef's kiss. Now, the selfie on the front camera versus the back camera. Mind you, I was in perfect lighting from the outdoors, so it definitely looks good both ways. Okay, if I'm zooming in with the selfie camera, losing a little bit of detail on my skin, it just looks a little bit more blurred. It looks good. It looks bright and vibrant, but definitely the back camera shines. You see the creases under my eyes. You see like every eyebrow hair, all of my pores. I love taking photos on Google Pixels. And this selfie kind of just was the icing on the cake for me. So I would definitely use the back camera for selfies. As you guys saw, it was so easy. I just clicked this button to capture it. And also, I feel like it brightens the colors on certain areas, like my eyes look extra blue, my lipstick stands out, the gold of my earring stands out. It's doing a wonderful job. Now, for the photos I took in the backyard with the wind blowing like crazy, I am so shocked of how well these photos turned out. Like I was kind of just like spamming, taking like 5 photos. They're so crisp. Even though the branch was literally swaying back and forth, it's so crisp. Come on, look, we see like the yellow pollen and all the beautiful leaves and oh my gosh. The background is also perfectly blurred. That makes it look like such a professional image. Meanwhile, I'm just standing in front of a branch, just spamming, taking photos. And this next one is cool because it's not in focus on the flower, but it's focused on the leaves in the background. The focus is crazy. Like macro photography while a branch is moving is just wild. You literally see like hairs of the leaf. That's crazy. Of course, we have some that aren't as good, but overall, I'm extremely impressed. Now, not only does this phone take incredible photos, we also have AI editing tools which make our lives so much easier and just helps you take your photo to the next level all on device. So let's take the selfie. Now I'm gonna click on edit. We have tons of suggestions here, right? So many things to choose from. I'm gonna click on the magic editor on the bottom left and let's see, we can reimagine the background, we can do auto framing or portrait. I'm gonna click on portrait and see how it's gonna generate to make this photo that much better. Here's the before and after if we hold down. Look at how much better it looks from literally one touch of my finger. The background is blurred, but it also keeps the details around my hair and around my jacket, as you can see. I think that looks awesome. And there's different images. If you don't like that one, you can swipe and see which one you like more. But I think this one is great. So we're gonna save a copy of that. Now, say we want this photo of the flowers to look a little bit more polished. We can click on enhance and it really adds a lot more contrast and brightness to the photo, which you know what I really like. So let's save that. Let's use the magic eraser. I'm gonna erase one of the petals off of the desk just because I'm a perfectionist. Erase. In no time, it's done. Beautiful. So much more clean and crisp. crisp. It's just little things that make our lives easier. You don't have to go into a third-party app. You don't have to bring the photos onto Photoshop. You can do it all directly on your phone, which is great, especially for like on the go. People just want to share images, but make sure they look the best quality. Such a fun and easy tool. Now we can also enhance them using more fun AI tools like this. Now you can click on stylize. So it's going to do something a little bit more funky and fun. Let's see how it turns out. And here we go. It adds a little bit of a fun touch and flair to your images. This one, I like this one. It looks like a picture from like a museum. It looks cool. And you can also generate a new set of results. If you don't like it, you can try on other photos. And I also like taking photos of like a plant and then generating it into something a little bit more fun like this, and then setting that as my wallpaper. I think that's really fun use for that. And now let's try one last time on this photo. I'm going to click on edit. Let's click on magic editor and reimagine the background. So I'm going to reimagine it as green grass in the background. Let's see how well it does. This is such a fun tool. They look kind of funny, but hey, it's definitely fun to try out. I kind of like this one. It's kind of cool. Now let's do it again, but not have so much in the background, because that is probably why that happened. Here we go. Let's reimagine this with sun flare. Oh, these turned out really good. Look at that. These are pretty. Okay, this one's definitely my favorite. Very fun, easy way to enhance your images using AI directly on the device. Now, I did actually take some of the exact same photos on my Google Pixel 9, so let's compare a few. So I don't really notice a huge difference, but if you look at the photo of the purple flower and you zoom in around the edges, of course, you see gorgeous details as expected, but the kind of blurring looks a lot more natural on the 9 versus the 9A. The 9A kind of looks like it's enhanced blur, whereas the 9 looks like it's naturally blurred. With the price point of $4.99, you're getting incredible images where I'm like trying to find a difference between them when I zoom in. You know what I mean? Very, very good. This one looks exactly the same. I'm not even kidding. Like, the controllers and having the photo in the background, like it looks exactly the same. This camera really holds up and I'm very impressed. It looks amazing. Now, also seeing a flat back like this, I honestly think I'd like it more than having one that like pops out. Of course, we need it for the camera and everything, but hey, putting it on your desk is a lot more seamless and easy with this. I feel like it's just awkward when it's kind of on a slant because of the camera, and like sometimes it's like on the edge of my desk and it kind of bothers me when it's like not flat. Not a huge problem, but after seeing this, it just looks so sleek. I just love it. It feels so premium and looks so premium as well for the price point. Like, I'm obsessed. If you guys know me, you know I use Google Gemini for everything. No matter what device I'm using, I'm gravitated towards my Gemini. I use it honestly every single day, whether it be like helping me pick out an outfit or like what I should wear to a certain event. I ask it very specific things. It helps me plan my trips. It helps me write my daily agendas, hit my target goals. I'm using Gemini for everything. Here are some examples of use cases that you could try. Hey Gemini, what should I wear today in Toronto? I'm gonna be going outside on a walk.
It's cloudy with a high of 18 degrees Celsius and a low of 2 degrees Celsius. The wind will be blowing from the west at 35 kilometers per hour, and there is a moderate chance of rain between 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. Given these conditions, here's what I would recommend you wear for your walk in Toronto today. Layers are key. Start with a comfortable base layer, like a long-sleeve t-shirt or a light sweater. Add a warmer layer, a fleece jacket, a light puffer jacket, or a thicker
So you can also add on to things. You could be like, I am going to a Google event, so I kind of want to match. What do you suggest wearing with this?
A Google event. That adds a fun twist. To match in a Google Y way, I'd suggest incorporating their iconic color palette, blue, red, yellow, and green, without going overboard. Here are a few ideas.
So it's saying add a base layer, a neutral color, white, warmer layer, cardigan, that could be a yellow. An outer layer, my jacket, water resistant. My jeans, it says shoes and accessories, add in a blue scarf. And it also like gives me like 3 different options, like pop of color or a balanced approach. Like it really goes above and beyond, I think. And I also love how Gemini, you can talk to it like a person. I can stutter, I can fumble on my words. I can just ask it like as if I'm calling my sister on FaceTime, yo, what should I wear? Or like things like that. It's so useful. I also use it around my house. As you guys saw, I love having a lot of plants, but I don't know if I'm the best plant mom. Thanks to Gemini, it seriously helped me so much. Let me show you guys right now with the flowers I have what a typical prompt I would do is. So just hold it down like this, and I can go to my camera, go like this. Here, I'll just zoom out, attach this, and I would say, how do I take care of these and make them last longer? Also, what type of flowers are here?
It's lovely that you're looking to keep these beauties vibrant.
All right, so here we go. So it tells us the kind of flowers we have to help them last longer. What I would do, trim the stems, choose the right vase, flower food, remove the leaves, avoid direct sunlight. Okay, keep away from ripening fruit. I never knew that. That's smart. Everything that the flowers would want. Look, it even says you might notice a strong fragrance, which is normal. So easy. There are honestly endless ways to use Gemini. Every day I'm learning more and asking more questions and ones that are more helpful to me on my everyday day-to-day. I literally ask Gemini things about productivity or, hey, I have this huge project coming up. Like, can you structure a plan for me and tell me what I should do to get to my goals? Like things like that. It's genuinely super, super useful, and I don't think I can live without it now that I've been using it for so long. And I'm very impressed and happy that we got it in the Google Pixel 9a. But the price tag of $499, you get Gemini, amazing photo, video capabilities. This is an awesome phone at a great price point. Now, there's also a bunch of fun features the Google Pixel 9a has, and one of those is the Pixel Studio. Let's take a look. So basically, you can make your own memes, images, and like AI generated photos to share directly on your device. It's definitely really fun. Let's look at the Pixel Studio together. This is also my first time checking it out, so let's see what we got. So we have some prompts. As you see on the top, it says like fairy bedroom, pizza stickers, a pixel, art adventure, jerseys, breakfast time, bedrooms, so many different options. What I'm noticing here is we could either do something super fun and creative, like it's like fun to share with your friends, or just like of a person for their birthday, but also I see that it has like bedroom here. I feel like we could actually create our own custom like dream room. Let's try that together. This is gonna be my first time too, so let's do it. A girly office setup that is for a pink girly gamer who loves clothing and has a white closet and a pink desk chair. Remember, this is an epic gaming setup. Let's see what it's gonna say. Ooh, look at this one it gave me. Okay, let's redo it because I want it to be daytime. Let's click on this, redo. Ooh, this one's so cute. Stop it. That's literally me sitting at my desk. I love it. Now let's try something like a sticker that I'm gonna send my sister. Draw a cartoon character of a girl with big green eyes and medium length brown hair, wearing a purple shirt. She is eating sushi and smiling with headphones on. Let's see what we can get. This is so quick and easy. Oh my gosh, stop it. That is so cute. I'm sending that to my sister right away. Okay, let's make one for my brother. That's adorable. Saving that. Make a cartoon character with blue eyes and dirty blonde hair, eating ramen and gaming. That is so funny. My brother's gonna love this. I'm gonna redo it and see what other options we have because this one looks a little angry. Doesn't look that happy. This one is so cute. I'm saving that. Okay, my brother and sister are gonna love this. I also feel like you can get so much inspo from here. Like, look at the ones that say lunchtime. Like, it low-key looks like an advertisement. You could get help generating an idea that you thought of, whether that be maybe like for a business, for a project, or just for like a quick logo, or just for fun. Like, this is such a fun tool. Overall, I've got to say that the Pixel 9a has incredible performance awesome battery life, solid camera features. We get Gemini AI tools for an amazing price. If you want the Pixel experience without paying the flagship prices, I would definitely recommend getting the Pixel 9a. Now, I definitely want to test this device out further, maybe do a day in the life shot on it, so comment down below if you guys are interested in that. I'm also headed to the Google headquarters in Toronto this week for a fun women empowerment event. So if you're interested in watching that, keep on watching. I spent the day at Google headquarters in Toronto for their Rise and Thrive event, and it was such an inspiring experience. I got to connect with so many Toronto creators, and we had some really meaningful conversations about personal growth, creativity, and where we're all headed on our journeys. We also heard from some incredible women leaders at Google. Their stories are so empowering and motivating. One of my favorite parts of the day was actually the vision board workshop. We meditated, reflected, and got really intentional about our goals and dreams. Vision boards are such a powerful way to visualize what you want and start bringing it to life. And doing that surrounded by inspiring women just made it extra special. It was such a beautiful and energizing day in the city. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I'm off to Google headquarters in California next week for Google I/O, and I cannot wait to take you guys along with me. So much fun stuff coming up. Bye!